Hello and happy Friday, all you fine folks out there. And I'm not wearing my hat. I just realized that, so you guys can see
Uh-oh.
the chrome dome. That is my head. There we go. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was missing. I was like, okay, I got everything. My mouse, got everything. Got my soda.
So,
Everything. So duh. So good morning, gentlemen. How you feeling this morning, Mr. Kevin?
Doing all right. How about yourself, Tiny?
Doing all right. Got another chiropractor appointment today after the show. Uh, so that'll be it's one of a lot. My neck is absolutely it's killing me lately. I think it's muscular though, because I'll be laying on my pillow, and when I go to get up or switch positions, it's like my head just doesn't want to move, and when it does move, it's like excruciating pain. I'm like, that's crazy. Bothers me. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man? Bass Man, you're on mute, sir. He's probably choking. He was coughing before
the choking. They have to mute
it.
Not a problem, brother.
What was that? I said something smart alecky as soon as we got ready to go. Oh, I was like, give yourself a Heimlich. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just joking. Just joking. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks this morning.
Sounds good. Uh-oh.
I got it. Yo, fan. Good morning, my friends at the VA today. I will be lurking. Ooh, hope nothing serious. I hope it's just like a regular checkup or something like that.
Yeah, man. Mr. Robert Pintoff wondering if this is Leave It to Beaver show. Man, don't know.
I'd definitely be Eddie Haskell. That would be me. We got Bassman as the Beef. Got Mr. Kevin as Wally.
Nah, yeah, I'm Lumpy.
You're Lumpy. We need a beaver. Who's going to be the beef?
Oh, wherever Jerry Mathers is.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Robert Pintoff is a member of the channel. Thank you very much, sir. Very, very well appreciated. Coin stuff I like. Good morning, friends. If you didn't know, that is actually Mr. Wiles Palladino Incognito. Palladino Incognito. See?
Isn't that neato?
Yeah. and somebody out there's thinking, they're poets that didn't know it. Poet and didn't know it. Yeah. Also a member of the channel. Very well appreciated, sir. Thank you very much.
Amy Harrell, another channel member. Also mod. Saying hello to the fan.
Good morning, Miss Amy. Always good to see you. Here's the OG member of the channel, Mr. Red Silver. Good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kevin. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning. See, Grilla Stacker is saying hello to all my friends and Tiny. And coffee for everybody.
All my friends and Tiny. See how you are.
Well, no, come on. That's an especially Tiny. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's, or he's saying
Tiny
needs coffee. Yeah, he singled me out for a reason. Not so
you
good.
know what? Everybody needs coffee.
Everybody needs coffee. I'm on the Kroger Big Case Citrus Drop Zero Sugar. This stuff tastes like a Diet Mellow Yellow. Not too bad. We Seagull Stacker is a member of the channel. Also has a great channel you folks need to check out. And I forgot to say, but Coin Stuff I Like also has a good channel. These gentlemen are they're going to do big things on YouTube, folks. Absolutely.
Bassman, what you gonna do when he's coming for you?
Good morning, Bassman. Moderator extraordinaire for this channel. He's absolutely the moderator for my channel. He definitely I hate using the term right hand man because I feel like that kind of diminishes people a little bit. So I say he's my partner in crime. as are you, Mr. Kevin. But we don't actually
Mm-hmm.
do crime. So
Yeah, we don't do the larceny together.
right, we do that separately.
Yep.
Miss Big Apple herself. Morning, Tiny Kevin Bass man. Happy Friday. The big pink hand waving. Good morning, Miss Brown Sugar 0069. No. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Pollock 14 saying good morning, friends. Bassman, Mr. Kevin, and Tiny.
Good morning, sir.
morning.
Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're back on the YouTube after a while of taking care of a loved one. That's amazing, sir.
Mhm.
Absolutely amazing. You're a great person for doing that. We got Bad Gateway. Good morning to everyone. Good morning.
And we're getting that one family taken care of here slowly but surely. Mr.
again.
Scott S. with the rest of the one family saying good morning, everyone, anyone, and someone.
Good morning, sir. Mr.
Knew we'd
Scott
get
S.
them in there somewhere.
Yeah, member of the channel. Thanks to Red Silver. So thank you, Red Silver. Thank you, Mr. Scott S. Good to see you. All the fine folks saying hello to everyone, saying hello to each other. I love it. I love it a lot. Mr. and Mrs. KG Coins. Hope you and Smiles are doing fantastic this morning. And he probably sings Brown Sugar better than I do, just to be honest. Just to be honest.
Yeah, but you're the OG.
Yeah, just had a tooth implant. That'll put the brakes on my coin purchases for several months unless it doesn't.
Yeah, even with the insurance, it don't help. It don't help.
Oh, look at here. I got charged for my Liberty Britannia medal.
Oh, wow. So maybe that's
Nice.
going to be coming here shortly.
Some people, he also follows that up with some people are saying that their Liberty Britannia medal have shipped.
Huh.
That's cool.
Very interesting.
Huh. Canceled my military medal 8 days before it was available, and they still sent me one.
Yeah, you never know with those subscriptions.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get you early on, sometimes it's later, and it's like, yeah, think they would have a system in the process, and it wouldn't have to start over a week ahead of time.
Right. I mean, they say, what is it, 48 hours? So, I mean, 8 days. That's a little more than 48 hours. And
let's see here. Even if there was a weekend involved, maybe a holiday, yeah, that's still, even if you're only going by work hours, that's still more than
right. Mr. Pintoff has not had a cup of coffee since he retired. Just part of them little gee. That's cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm
How
definitely
do you do it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get the DTs from no caffeine.
I just need a little bit. I just need a half a cup. Scott S says, Robert, I wish I could say the same thing. Ooh, here we go. Coin stuff I like. Got a shipped notice for Moonlight Mint yesterday. 1929 S Peace Dollar, 1930 Denver Peace Dollar, 1932 Denver Peace Dollar, 33S, and 1905 S Morgan.
Zang.
Nice little purchase there, sir.
I take it they were out of the 31.
Yeah, probably. Either that or they decided not to take that one.
Yeah.
But, if they've got them all, they probably got them all. But, maybe it wasn't in stock or something like
Oh, we got Teolito in the house.
Yeah. Yes, very rough 6 years, but glad you're back, buddy. Mr. Teolito, good to see you. Hola, happy Mother's Day to see those celebrate today, May 10th. Yes, Mother's Day. Thumbnail made by Mr. Bassman and myself. More Bassman than me. But you'll notice the rose on there, and it looks like a tattoo. It looks like a tattoo for a reason. I've actually got that tattoo right there. It says mother on it. That's for my mama. Scared to death of that woman. She's 75 years old and she's this big. Still scared to death of her. There's only two people I'm afraid of. That's Lala and my mother. That's it.
Oh, good reason.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, no. No.
Hey, we got the Silver Gator saying hi, how y'all are. I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee.
Good morning, Mr. Silver Gator. Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Bill Driscoll, good to see you. Saying hello to Bassman. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Wait a minute, where did it go? My Liberty Britannia was shipped. Very cool. Congratulations. Oh, he previously made the 31S piece. It's resting in an annex holder in my piece collection now.
Nice.
Yes, you will get a headache with not drinking caffeine if you are used to getting caffeine. For sure, some of the worst headaches you can get, other than like Bassman's affliction, where, migraines, a lot of people get migraines, but Bassman's like debilitating.
Thing is with caffeine, you have to wean yourself off of it.
Yeah.
I did it once, and I did it it was for about 6 or 7 years. But yeah, I just took myself. I was drinking diet sodas for the longest time. Went down to just tea, and then eventually I just went to like flavored waters.
Nice, congratulations. That takes some
Yeah,
willpower.
unfortunately,
right
I picked it back up because, of course, you see, I got the caffeinated nectar of the gods here.
Yeah, the murder juice.
Yes, anti-murdery juice.
Scott S. was saying my brother-in-law was in the hospital for an injury. He kept getting major headaches. They didn't know what was wrong. He drinks a 12-pack of Coke every day. They gave him one, and his headache vanished. There's actually, I'll show you what they look like. I just put them in this different bottle so I could see what they are. They're actually called headache medicine or headache relief. They're sold at Walmart. They're like, kind of like Motrin, I believe is the counterpart to them. They have 200 milligrams or 250 of Tylenol, 250 of ibuprofen, and 64 milligrams of caffeine, which caffeine really helps with headaches, not migraines, but just like a regular headache, caffeine helps. And these are literally called headache relief. They're in a green and white thing, and they're only like $3. I mean, like $3.30. They're amazing.
Caffeine helps migraines, but it can also cause them.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
And another thing that works on, the ladies know, there's a certain
Midol.
Yeah, mediation medicine that caffeine is a component in as well.
That's what I was thinking of instead of Motrin. It was Midol. That's what it was.
But that mine, the reason I got off of the caffeine, well, drinking Diet Cokes, but I still drink one every once in a while, and it doesn't bother me. And it didn't seem to bother me a lot. They wanted me to get off of it to see if it was causing it.
Yeah.
Told me to get off of diet drinks because of the stuff in them. They thought that was causing the migraines. And in about 3 weeks, I gained 100 pounds, drinking Diet Coke. I'm drinking Coke. But yeah, they don't know what causes mine completely. I mean, there's so much stuff, stress, things like that cause mine. But I can tell you, I can sit in this dark room, have no idea what the weather is, and I can tell you when it's fixing to storm. Because my head will start hurting.
Oh, wow. Like the ladies can tell you when it's getting ready to start raining because their hair starts getting frizzy.
Yeah.
SF Kim Rush, good to see you. Sorry about that, best man. Go ahead.
With weather.
I'm so engaged with my guitar, which arrived yesterday. I lost track of time. Sorry, I did it again, best man. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Heat
Go ahead.
bothers.
Oh, yeah. Heat gives me a headache quicker than anything, I believe. Being a big guy, there's not a lot of things that really do bother me, but heat is definitely one of them. I would rather be cold than hot.
Yeah.
And people ask me, why would you rather be cold than hot? Well, you can warm up faster than you can cool down. You throw a jacket on something like that. I mean, if you start shedding clothes because you're hot, people are going to look at you kind of funny, maybe even report you. And there are going to be some files charged or some charges filed.
Well, there are really only two things that give me headaches: long work meetings and short doorways.
Yeah.
Them doorways will get you.
Oh, yeah. My
Ceiling fan.
My grandma's house,
Ceiling fan.
when I was a kid, I'd be dusting her ceilings.
Yeah.
In some places, yeah.
Yeah.
My brother was 6'2", and my dad is 6'1". When we go in the woods, I couldn't lead. Like if we were walking through the woods or something, I couldn't lead because I went under everything.
Yeah.
Them two would come through there and they'd be hitting limbs and stuff, and I just walk right under them.
Getting the spider webs across the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I understand that. When I was younger, that was my job because I was bigger than everybody at the age of 11, 12 years old. I was bigger than my dad and everybody else in my family. And go ahead, break trail for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We found down at deer camp when we used to get the deer hunt. If you ride your four-wheeler out in the morning, we'd take a limb off the tree, put it on the front of the four-wheeler, or hold it in front of you. Anyway, then you go down through the place, and then when you get to the end, you laid the limb down and stomped all over it. After you did that a couple of days, you could go down through there the rest of the season and there wouldn't be any spider webs because you killed the spiders off.
Oh, Miss Amy Harrow's saying Baba, that's her little puppy, is leaning on my arm, stretching his paws and getting a tummy rub. Miss Marcel has no shame. She will lay down, and if you start rubbing on her side, she's like, bam, rub that belly.
Yeah. My little dog does not let anyone pet her. But me, well, she lets me and my son. Of course, we're the only two that she hates the worst. She loves my wife with a passion, but you'd think that she'd want my wife petting her, but it's not. It was me for a long time until my son started doing it. But I lay on my back and she walks up and gets on my chest to get petted. And I say, you need tummy rubs? And she just rolls over. If I don't catch her, she'd fall on the floor. She heals over to get, but after I rub her for a minute, she gets back up. She don't do it very long. She didn't like, the stroking their head type of petting. I couldn't do that to her forever when she was little. I finally have gotten now where she wants me to pet her like that. Used to, I could just scratch her.
Yeah.
But she didn't care for petting.
Come on. Hey, look who we got, Mr. Kevin.
Hey, break out the soup and quackers. It's the Lucky Duck. Morning, everyone. Hope today and this weekend brings you joy.
Yeah,
Good
Mother's Day weekend. 25 folks in here. Please hit that thumbs up. And with that, like I said, we run the Mother's Day thumbnail. Mother's Day is the 12th. That's this Sunday. See your mom, whether she's with us or not. You know what I mean? My ear just started ringing like crazy. Oh. To the point it kind of hurts. Anyway, yes, spend a little bit of time with your mother, talking to her and seeing what's going on, how she's been. It'll brighten her day. Like I said, whether she's still with us or not, it's important to remember mommy.
Mm-hmm. This for some reason this comment caught my eye fairly quickly. I wonder why.
Mr. Pollock says, by the way, I found a 1776-1976 S-proof half. No silver yet. That tiny is shiny. Yeah, there's a 76 halves are nice. Independent Hall on one side and Kennedy's bust on the other. Very nice. Well, of course you do, Mr. SF Kimrush. You live in Cali. Very, very sunny. Very, very warm. I prefer hot over cold because cold is not fun. I spent 8 years in Wisconsin. 8 or 9. Yes, it was definitely cold. A dry cold, like nosebleed cold.
Mm-hmm.
I've poured concrete at 40 below zero at the cutoff for pouring concrete. And you pour that stuff out because they use warm water to mix it. That stuff was just billowing steam off of it as we were pouring it. I mean, to the point you couldn't hardly finish it to get it a nice smooth surface. But yeah, I don't know why it is I like cold. Maybe because, I just get headaches and stuff. Miserable when it's too hot.
Yeah.
I've had my personal struggles with all the ains, caffeine, nicotine, codeine, etc. Yep. Sorry to hear about that. But Bad Gateway, there's always better things, or there's always worse things that can be out there. Do you know if Compton received the C.C. Morgan yet? From Kevin C. Griller, Compton.
According to Pirate Ship, it arrived yesterday.
Nice. I have not seen photos of that yet, but I'm sure I will see many photos of the C.C. Morgan coming from Compton. Let's see. I hear you, Amy. I went to the dinner in Mission, or dinner in the Mission. Dinner great, Mission not so much. I thought Baba was a black sheep.
You know what? For the longest time, I thought it was a sheep as well.
Hey, here we go, folks. The best numismatic news and information channel on the YouTuber. It is Silver Wolverine. Need to check out his video. Absolutely amazing content. Talking about American Silver Eagles a lot, Morgans and Peace Dollars there a while back. He was big into those, the information and stuff on that. He does the legwork for you folks. You want good news and information. Silver Gator's your man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Tony, ask the Griller how cold San Francisco can be in the summer.
Well, if you keep leaving your heart there, I mean, hey.
Yeah, no flow. It's kind of chilly. Oh, sounds fun. Well, folks, my wife rung. It's the breakfast time bell. Enjoy the weekend. I will be playing my new guitar. Woohoo! SF Kim Rush, have a good weekend, buddy.
Have fun.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, sir. Absolutely. So, hey, Silver Wolverine, I think you should give that 2021 D Morgan that graded poorly to Nick's Coins. What a perfect destination for it. She's not so happy with the Morgans.
Yeah.
She was on them from the get-go over all the hubbub and stuff that was going on. She's like, no, not so much. Yes, his last yes, I seen your video yesterday. Tiny Numismatics, I might be doing something special with the 2021 Denver Morgan. It's in my vid from yesterday. Yep. I forgot to mention that. Didn't grade so well. I can't remember the grade right off, but it didn't grade so hot. Like a lot of you know, or some of you don't know, the 2021 Denver Morgans were the 100th anniversary of the Morgan Silver Dollar being released. And for some strange reason, and totally out of character, the Denver Mint were not in such great condition from the mint. So it is a conditional rarity. Even if you can get like a 69, not so much even not a 70, but a 69 and a 70 grades were tough, especially from PCGS. It was really tough to get a 69 and a 70. I mean, I've seen some of them like Daniel from Coin Help You, Mr. Daniel. He had sent some out for grading for somebody, and they came back details, and they were sealed in the mint shipping boxes, and they came back details. They looked like they'd been skipped across the parking lot like a freak.
Yeah.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
Denver had issues. Normally, they are the nicest looking coins out of the bunch, especially like the circulated ones.
Mm-hmm.
Denver's are usually primo, but yeah, those Denver Morgans, somebody hit them with the ugly stick.
Yep. What was the grade? Do you remember what the grade was on that Denver Morgan of Silver Wolverines? I can't remember. Mr. Scott S is talking about can't remember the grade on, or can't believe the grade on that Morgan. It was pretty low. What was it?
I've heard as low as 62s, but yeah. Oh,
67. 67. Whoa. Oh, check this out. I'm the proud owner of a 1970 Type 1 full head standing Liberty Quarter MS64 thanks to Vault Box Series 7.
Nice hit.
Whoa.
Just show you, how my brain works. I started to tell him just turn the damn quarter over the thing over, and it wouldn't be on his head anymore.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He said he had standing Liberty Quarter, so I thought it was standing on its head. You just turned it over.
No, I want to talk about that. Bassman said a wordy dirt.
Oh yeah, I don't say that.
He doesn't do that very often. When he does, it's a momentous occasion, because I talk to him a lot during the day, and when he does it, I know he means it.
If I get to the F-bomb run, I am mad.
I've known him for 6-7 years. I've heard him say it twice. Don't ask me why I'm counting, but it's it's memorable. If you talk to somebody and they never say anything like that, and then all of a sudden they just drop one of the biggest words out there that you could say, you're going to remember that.
Yeah,
I remember.
those tend to be moments of note.
Yeah.
They're reserved for the good one. He thinks it should be lower than a 67. Maybe they were just being nice.
Send it to CAC. Don't worry, they'll definitely grade it lower than a 67 for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Lucky Duck saying it's a $1,200 value item. Talk about that 1917 Type 1 full head. That's nice.
Oh, that's a tough customer to get, especially Type 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, by the way, we're caught up. We've been caught up for a little while. But I was going to ask Mr. Kevin, any plans this weekend on any shows?
Oh, I'm actually fully booked. I have 2 shows this weekend. Saturday, I'm going to be heading out to Grand Rapids for the coin show out there at the Neil Fonger AFV. And then on a Sunday, I'm going to be at Royal Oak for Detroit Coins and More up at the Royal Oak Elks Club, 11 Mile and 75.
Oh, that's a club I haven't heard of. I haven't heard from in a while. It's the Elks.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be an Elks club in a little town I lived in that they would let the kids come in and play their pinball machines. They had a couple pinball machines in there, and they would let kids come in there in the evenings whenever they weren't having any meetings, and they would let us play the pinball machines. That was fun. Hey, look who it is. Ozart. Ozart has a good channel. Does graphics and stuff like that for people. Does vinyl signage and vinyl stickers and stuff like that. Plays a lot of video games. He's a gamer. Football and UFC and stuff like that. Red Dead Revolver, stuff like that. Very, very good channel. He's a pretty good guy, Ozart. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, and Kindred Spirit, he also helps do the auctions for Mr. Joe and Miss Diane Durbin.
Oh, nice.
Auctions. Yeah, he does the auctioneering type. He does the countdown and stuff like that and sells the items and stuff like that. Very cool. Bass Man putting up Ozart's channel. Thank you, sir. So 2 shows. Are you going to be a dealer or a purchaser?
No, I am going to be set up at both.
Nice.
So,
well, let me rephrase that. You're always a dealer, whether you're buying or selling. But I was just,
I will have a table at both shows. Yes.
Nice. The topic of the day today, what are we got going on? Well, we're talking about Mother's Day, talking about with the chat. We go with the chat a lot and then drop information in there periodically. It's pretty nice format we got going on here. We talk with the chat a lot and stuff like that. So if you got anything on your mind, throw it out there and we'll talk about it. Time to hit the thumbs up button. Show YouTube who is boss for Tiny. Yeah, it's not me.
Yes, sir.
Bassman's the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, ooh. You should have seen the death glare. The Lala is the boss.
Mm.
I tell you what, there's always a couple things I say when I'm talking about the boss. I wear the pants in this family. That's a fact. As long as she don't have them on. And I do what I want to as long as she lets me.
Day.
Yes, it's Mother's Day Sunday. But tomorrow on Saturday, May 11th, it will be 19 years since I've done the smartest thing I've ever done in my life, which was to marry the beautiful Lala. Tomorrow is our anniversary.
Oh, well, happy anniversary.
Yeah. See, she's looking at me smiling like she thought I forgot or something. I didn't forget. I never forget. It's because a lot of our emails and stuff are, at the end of them, are 511. May 11th. Well, just didn't want to bring up old stuff. LOL. Let's see. We're talking about Tiny as a pain in the neck, or his pain in the neck. Oh yeah, I did have a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. I loathe Seagriller. I mean, love Seagriller Stacker.
She's a pain in his elbow.
Yeah, she's a pain in my elbow. She has this uncanny ability. She's raising her cane as we speak, but she's got this bamboo back scratcher that is deadly right here. And I've got a chip. I've got a big bone chip in my elbow from, back in the day when I was fighting and wrestling. But she can find it faster than I can. Just snap of the wrist. Just Tiny Numismatics. Have you seen Dennis D lately? Yeah, I seen him just the other day. He was at the auction, wasn't he? Or no?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Haven't seen him in a little over a week.
Last Friday? Or was he there on Monday? Or was he here on Monday?
I can't remember if he was here Monday or not.
Do you know something we don't know, Silver Wolverine? That Pollock 14 is saying happy anniversary, Lala.
Thank you.
Thank you, she says. Of course, I know you heard her. She's got a very beautiful voice. I don't deserve this woman. I'm telling you, I don't. I don't know what I've done in my life to deserve her, but I like to find out what it was so I can do it again. All right. Hard to believe the Alabama American Innovation coins are all unavailable so soon after the release. Yes, that was a big ordeal.
Well, you got to figure. I mean, Saturn V rocket, it's popular.
Yep, it's popular with the the NASA group. It's popular with the scientific group. It's popular with the model rocket group. It's popular with the Alabama residents. I mean, it
hits a lot of notes.
Yeah, it ticks off a lot of boxes for a lot of people, so it's really cool. Nope, just haven't seen him anywhere in months. Maybe just bad timing. Yeah, he comes here quite frequently.
Looking at the auction wins, his last auction win was about 3 weeks ago. So,
yeah, but I know we've seen him since then.
Oh yeah,
he was here definitely last Friday. I know of. I can't remember if he was here Monday or not, but I definitely remember him here last Friday. Oh, see, here we go. Seagriller Stacker, you know that. Well, Seagriller Stacker. Yeah. Well, I hate talking about him, especially, like behind his back, but, it's to his face. But I talk about him behind his back a lot. He says you're a saint.
See, he knows.
Oh, see, he knows.
I would never hit you with a bamboo back scratcher or my cane.
I'm waiting for the lightning.
No lightning.
We've been hearing it in the background.
Oh, actually, that's the throwback to the old homestead. It's cars. I'm on this. I'm on the second floor, but I'm at the front of the building, and the road is like 50 feet that way. But last night we had some thunder and stuff, didn't we? Mm-hmm. It was a good show there for a while. Don't look a gift wife in the mouth. Silver Gator. Good job.
Good advice.
Yep.
Unlike you, who dreams that the dog's in the bed and.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you folks about this. It's funny. It's horrible that I did it, but it's funny. Marcel will visit us periodically through the night to check on us. You know, she makes her rounds to everybody's room and makes sure that everybody's okay in the middle of the night. You know, her service dog instinct kicking in. Well, she had come in the bed and I was petting her. Well, she left. So in my dream state, Marcel was still in the bed and I went to squish her on the head. Well, I was grabbing Laura's ponytail. And I'm not going to tell you what she said, but it was the word that Bassman's only said twice since what the? And I woke up. She's like, you know, I didn't completely wake up, but she asked me the next day, "Do you remember Marcel being in the bed?" I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "It's not my ponytail." And then I remembered grabbing her by the ponytail and her yelling out. I was like, "Oh yeah," but I did. I was giving her the business. I'll just leave that right there for a second and say,
Agreed.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely. I miss Kenoman too. Kenoman. Had to. Can you see all my comments? Yes, sir. I have the last comment I see from you was 67, actually.
Yeah, I see Bad Gateway. That surprises me too. Innovation Series is popular, but they're beautiful coins.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep, right there. Sure enough. Yep, I can see all your comments, sir. The U.S. Mint listed the mintage limit of the Alabama D rolls to 7,350. The latest sales info shows they are already sold 7,408. What's up with that? There's always a few extras for some reason, for returns and stuff like that. People send them back and they're not happy. That, you know, they always have extras on standby, it seems like.
And sometimes they run out of fingers and toes. So
Yeah.
Sometimes they find extras.
Somebody had a horrible skill saw accident at the mint, and they're 1 or 2 digits short. That's like you go in and you see your shop teacher, and that's how you know he's going to be a good shop teacher, because he's like, okay, today we're going to be looking at the chop saw, and I kid you not, there was a shop teacher that was like this, and I was like, I'm supposed to take advice from, and he goes, no, this was a mechanical accident. I stuck my finger in the fan of a car while it was running. I was like, Stacey, that's not any better.
That doesn't help your case.
That's not any better. So you're not going to teach us how to change oil, and I'm definitely not taking advice from you on how to use a chop saw. The details in grading. They use details a lot when it's suspect of a cleaning.
It could be it could be any issue with a coin, because
right.
Artificial toning.
Yep. Cleaning, whizzed, graffiti, damage. I mean, any kind of bad juju going on with it, the graders put on the detail grade.
You know what's on my list to get one day? It's kind of like one of the bucket list coins that everybody has. You know, you have a list. Well, mine's pretty simple. I want an old slab. Don't matter the grade. Don't matter, or it doesn't matter the grade. It doesn't matter the coin. It can be the cheapest one out there. I want one that says whizzed. I want a slab that actually says whizzed. Just because they put whizzed on the slab. You know, that was whizzed was cleaning, means cleaning or cleaned. And I want one that actually says whizzed on it. I think that would be really cool to have in your collection.
Very interesting.
TPG tickerly lists the reason category for details. Says coin stuff I like. Scott S is thanking Bass Man. Silver Gator is saying, yes, saying clean Scotty or artificial toning. Yep. So details means a problem. Yep. Something hinky is going on with the coin, they think. They think something has been done to it man-made, not, not actual, wear and tear from over the years of being circulated, but like they used to put the number stamps, or they'd put a 4-leaf clover or a heart, or Kennedy's bust or Lincoln's bust stamped into the coin.
They try to put in change the dates on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So remind the folks of the shows that you're going to be at this weekend, Mr. Kevin. Maybe someone like let's say Silver Wolverine might go and meet you.
Yeah, Silver Wolverine. Unfortunately, I know he works weekends, so he can't make it out to the shows. But Bad Gateway, I know, is also another Michigander. He might be able to see me over in Royal Oak on Sunday. Be on that side of the state. Over at 11 Mile and 75, it's the Elks Club there in Royal Oak. I'm actually going to have like 3 tables there, so I'm going to have all my supplies, and I'm going to be all spread out. So come and see us out there. If you're in the northern Indiana, northern Illinois, western Michigan area, on Saturday, I'm going to be in Grand Rapids over at the Neil Fonger VFW.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. I sent a 63 quarter that I cleaned with E-Zest just to see what it would come back at. They graded it MS603, no mention of cleaning or details. You are one of the lucky ones, sir.
Well, the thing is, E-Zest is an acceptable restoration product. Thing is, when they're saying cleaned, they leave off a word. Partially cleaned.
Right.
There are procedures that you can do, such as E-Zest or MS70 or I want to say jewelry cleaner, but nail polish remover, acetone, pure acetone. Those are acceptable means of restoration for coins.
Wow.
As long as there's nothing actively on it, I mean, yeah. But there are some that do get a little hinky. I mean, like, well, you won't use Nicodate on a coin and expect to get anything good out of it.
Or Dremel.
Dremel, yeah. That's the whizzing. The wire wheel, or whatever they used to call it back in the day. That's what they're referring to when they're talking about whizzing. Actually removing a layer of the outer skin of the coin.
Buffing, polishing, etc.
Yeah.
Scott, as I use it, so it's basically close to my cleaning. There's actually a lady on YouTube. I haven't seen her in quite a while. It's been 6-7 months since I've seen her. She's kind of floated away from YouTube a little bit, but her nickname that me and Bassman had a hand in creating for her. This woman is like my little sister. I mean, we were heavy into the communication back in the day, and love her to death. Her and her twin boys are absolutely amazing people. Her handle on YouTube is still Wool Queen, and I know a lot of folks will remember her. But yeah, still Wool Queen. Scotty's wanting to buy some of them SOS pad cleaned. Oh, get rid of that Ike Hayes with some MS-70 or EZS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of those, they're custom made. I mean, the dip just removes the haziness off of a proof coin. That's like one of the things that it's known for, and it does brighten it up. I do have to admit, I don't do it. I don't. You have to have a trained hand at doing it, because there is such of a thing as over dipping. And when that happens, you'll notice that the coin originally had luster, but it tends to fade away if you dip a coin too much. And
So
that's always something that you have to be careful about.
So one quick dip isn't going to ruin the coin or hurt the coin, but you leave it in there too long or dip it several times, like something is stubborn and won't come off, and you keep dipping and dipping and dipping. Eventually, it's gonna etch that coin, and it's gonna, because those are chemicals.
Yep.
That's eating whatever is on the coin off, and it just no, can't do it. I mean, a lot of people do, and it's fine. I mean, you know, like a lot of people have said, you know, it's acceptable as long as it's not terrible. But I'd be afraid to even try, because knowing me, I would just straight up destroy a coin.
Yeah, and just like coin stuff, I like just put in the chat, never dip a circulated coin, because it already has the luster is pretty much already missing from a circulated coin. So if you're dipping it, you're making that wear even more noticeable, and it dulls the finish even more. So yeah.
I saw a straight grade broad-struck Ike that was clearly dipped and not a great job. Whoops, you got to know how to dip and rinse properly.
Yes.
Coin Help You, Mr. Daniel, did an experiment video leaving coins in EZS for 24 hours. Whoa, how did that turn out? I don't think I've seen that video.
Neither have I. And thing is, it really depends on which dip you use, because I know acetone is different than EZS, which is different than MS-70, which is different than or the original MS-70, because there's a difference between what was used back in the 80s and what's used called MS-70 today.
Oh, okay.
Then there was also a product back in the day called Blue Ribbon, but they found which actually was really good at restoring copper coins, because that's another thing that they tell you with the dip, not to use it on copper coins, because it tends to bleach the copper and it gives it a pinkish tone.
Oh, wow.
So if you've seen like a pink penny, that's pretty much why, because it's been dipped. But old blue ribbon is a copper conditioner, and it would restore copper coins. Unfortunately, they found one of the chemicals within it is carcinogenic. So they took it off the market about 15, 20 years ago.
Wow.
And if you can find a bottle of it nowadays, you're paying like about $300 to $400 for a little ampule.
Those dollars were literally destroyed, and so were the cents. Says Scott S. talking about those those ones. Hey, look what we got. Geezery. That is dipping. Yeah. I do nothing to my coins. Authenticity is what I go for. Yeah.
Same here.
Well, I can't say I've never cleaned a coin because when I was little, just starting, didn't know you couldn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been known to take when I was younger, I took a jeweler's rag that was impregnated with the compound and cleaned up a couple cents for my first Whitman book that I ever had. It had some shiny pennies in it.
I remember I had a silver cleaner, the jewelry dip. I remember doing that as a kid.
Yep. I've had several clean coins because I just like, some collectors are like this, and I'm definitely one of them. It doesn't matter the condition of the coin. If you want it in your collection, you're going to go after it, And there was a Morgan, it was an O, and I needed it to complete my O set of Morgans at the time. And it had been cleaned. Heavily cleaned. I mean, to the point that the date was a mound.
Ooh.
It wasn't sharp with the numbers, on top like it is. It was a mound. But the mint mark hadn't been touched. Her face hadn't been touched all that bad. And I was like, I'm not going, I don't want to insult you with an offer, but I'm only going to give you about $8, $9 for it. And they're like, no, that's good. I know it's been cleaned. It wasn't done by me, but I know it's been cleaned and it's just junk price. And at that time, that's what spot price was $8 or $9. And I was like, then we can do the deal. And I was like,
all right. Yeah.
Yep. So I give him, I think it was 264 Kennedy halves for it, which, would have been about $8, $9 at the time. So.
Gorilla, yeah. You can do, as soon as you receive your coins, you can do with them as you like.
Yep, they're yours. As long as you.
Yep.
Now see, that's another thing that a lot of, people that are against any type of cleaning will say. It doesn't really matter what you do to your coins. I mean, now it's, you have a good weekend, Silver Wolverine.
Yeah, man.
Buddy, have a good weekend. Make sure you say hello to your mother and spend a little bit of time. I'm not saying hello for me because I don't know your mother, but spend a little time with your guys' mothers this weekend. It is Mother's Day weekend. But some people say it doesn't matter what you do with your coins because they're your coins, unless you're a reseller. That's dishonest. Dishonest if you're going to do something to your coins and try to resell them. Not talking about, dipping them to get the haze off or whatever, because I'm sure you're going to tell the people, hey, I dipped this because it had some haze on it. But like full on buffing and cleaning and leaving swirl marks and stuff like that, and then trying to sell them as an original,
that
coin.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Yeah, that's really, or I mean, like that Morgan O. I mean, unfortunately, I had to sell it, but when I sold a bunch of O's and CCs as a lot to a guy. I made a special note telling him this O had been cleaned, heavily cleaned, but I needed it to complete the book, and it was like the third to last coin I got. So, yeah, I've seen clean coins in my collection, and I've known auctions on YouTube that people have won, and when they went to send them in for grading, they had been cleaned. So that's like Mr. Kevin says, that's no bueno. Don't know, Amy. I bought a CC Morgan from Kevin a while back, last Wednesday. Still haven't gotten it.
Yeah, well, maybe things got rerouted or something.
Yeah, maybe he sent it to somebody accidentally on purpose or something.
Yeah, really. At your
Like,
instructions.
like this right here. Got sent to Zoey from Sea Griller Stacker. In case you folks have never seen one of these and missed the auction that it was on, this is a nice set. COA. And that's exactly what it is. United States Mint 50 state quarters coin and die set. What does that mean? It means that it comes with a beautiful example. I mean, beautiful. Very, very shiny example of that's right, it's an Arkansas. No, it's not.
Yay!
It's a Nevada. Sorry, Bassman.
Oh, boo!
Nevada state quarter. But in the package, in this little set, is an actual die from the mint that pressed out these coins. And they have removed the die, the devices on the die, so nobody could reproduce their own. But yeah, this is an actual die, and it's actually numbered P3 2714424.
I think you should have left part of it on there.
Yeah,
Just
partial.
ripped off half of it or something.
That's actually
if
a
you-
good idea, Bassman.
Thing is, the mint a long time ago, when they were selling their dies, they used to do it far more often. They don't do it anymore, but they used to only just cancel the dies by striking an X
Yeah.
within them.
Yeah, they gouged out with a
Yep.
almost like a Dremel or a
Yep.
angle grinder or something like that. Yep, I remember that. Dudes, we are over an hour.
We
Oh
are.
man, what?
Oh, and that is thanks to Sea Griller Stacker. He sent that to Zoe, purchased it from Mr. Kevin's auction. If you didn't know, which there's 17 fine folks in here, and I see each and every one of you at the auctions. Just a reminder, every Wednesday, 12 amazing items from Mr. Kevin over at Coins Making Sense, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Wednesdays are the auctions.
Hey, Mr. JJ, good to see you.
JJ taking advantage of one of those free memberships from Red Silver. Good morning, JJ. 18 likes. There's 18 people, 18 likes. I know we've circulated a bunch of people through here, but I'll take 18 likes over none any day. But believe it or not, it does help out the channel. It shows interaction. It shows that you folks are interested in what's going on and you're not just being nice. Which, if you're just being nice and you don't want to hear us talking, that's interaction. Yeah, even if you leave a thumbs down, still interaction. YouTube doesn't discern one way or the other where it's either it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. The only thing they see in their analytics is interaction. That's all they see. Yep.
All right. Well, time to sign off. I want to thank Tiny and Bassman. As always, I love coming up here. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm going to go visit my mom's location tonight because I'm going to be busy all weekend. So With that, I want to say have a good day. I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good weekend. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin. It's always a pleasure. Always love having you up here, sir.
Well, I've got your list ready, Mr. Kevin, and I know you'll be busy all weekend, so probably won't get to it till Monday. And do we have one for Monday, Tiny?
Nope. The next one is the 15th.
Okay, so we're gonna have some more special thumbnails, so watch for those. And come back and see us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do it 3 times a week if we can. So see you Monday. Until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
You guys are the main reason I'm up here doing this with Bassman and Mr. Kevin. Love these guys. And I know for a fact they love each and every one of you. You guys are the reason we started doing this. And Bassman and Mr. Kevin come to me and said, you got to do a show again. You got to bring back Talkin with Tiny. And I did. For you folks and them. I just wanted to put that out in public. Put it out there, live, and see a lot of Zoey Strongs out there. And I seen Griller Stacker saying, Tiny, I didn't send Zoey that set. Yes, you did, sir. I remember. But you guys,
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are listening, and happy Mother's Day to your all's mothers. That didn't make much sense. You all's mothers. Y'all's mothers. You guys have a good weekend. Go see your moms, whether she's with us or not. She'll really appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.